after 9 months of dating, we fell pregnant and we lost the baby.
It's very difficult to talk about. So
Sure.
Yeah.
the whole process was different. I mean, it was our first child.
Yeah.
Even
New
it's hard to talk
relationship.
about even 3 years later.
Yeah.
It's like takes me back to a place where you're just depressed every day. Depressed
Yeah.
every day. You can't sleep.
Well, welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen. It's Love, Marriage, and Family Podcast with me, Mo, and Pindi. Me, Mo, and she is Pindi.
Yes.
Of course. I said with me, Mo, and Pindi. But anyway.
Yeah, you are more in Pindi. Guys, thank you so much. It's good to be back. Another beautiful week, which means another
Beautiful episode.
love story
Conversation.
or family story.
Yeah.
So today we're chilling with incredible couple,
Yeah.
KwaTurner.
KwaTurner. By the way, I so much love your handle. I was talking about that with Pindi about, it's just KwaTurner.
Yes.
The
It
genius.
has some,
Yeah.
it actually has some girl written all over it.
Yes, the genius, yeah.
But we're going to get to it. So we are joined today by Samkelisiwe Ross Turner.
Yeah.
Not yet tenor, but we're getting there.
About
Getting
you.
there.
About to be tenor. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Pindi was saying she's about to be a tenor. I know that there's some deal about 5 years.
Who's that?
What are you talking about?
I know
Yes.
there's some deal about
Tell us about the ultimatum. Apparently, this is
about you guys have your own,
Yeah.
This
have
is
your
the
own
whole
show, Ultimatum.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. What's
So
happening?
do you want to say it or? Okay, I'll just say the first part.
Yeah.
So we got together on the 17th of October.
Yeah.
That's our anniversary date.
Oh, cool.
And then out of the blue, I get told 5 years time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm joking, guys, but let her finish the story. Yeah.
No, my thing was, I'm not going to be with you for more than 5 years. I mean,
Yeah.
why?
If ungacabanga indaba yokungishada.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm with some gay in this one, but before we get into that, guys, let's start.
You're
from
already
the,
taking sides.
Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Before I choose my side, let's start from the beginning. Where are you guys from? Besides being from social media and everything, but where are you from? Where were you guys born?
I was born in Westfall Hospital in Durban.
Okay.
That's very
Born and
specific.
raised- Yeah. If you want to go that way.
Ngane zama-private.
But yeah, I was born in Durban, born and raised Durbanite my whole life until I moved here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm also from Durban, from a small township called Lindelani.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yep. And then I moved to Seaview. That's where I met this man.
Yeah.
Yes. And how did you guys meet though?
Oh, wow. How did we meet? So I've always been entrepreneurial. I've always wanted to start businesses.
Yes.
And I've failed at a lot of businesses, but one of them that I started was a small gym in my community.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And I got together with other gym members in the community, and we made one big gym in the double garage. So then my friend was like, hey, I'm going to start getting people to come and pay.
Oh, wow.
And then, cut a long story short, right? Kay arrives on the first day of gym. I was like,
She couldn't wait for the gym to open.
okay, cool. And then you want to continue?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay. So then what happened was one of the trainers pushed her a bit too hard.
Yeah.
And because it was her first time ever gymming with weights.
Yeah.
And so she cried a little bit. No, okay, no.
I guess this is
Yeah.
where you came in.
Yeah, it was like an intense workout, and she felt like very nauseous. So I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Let's go for a walk.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And I said, yes, okay.
But was it love at first sight though, or it took a bit of time?
I asked questions, okay?
Yeah.
I asked questions. You want to say what questions I asked?
Yeah, he was like, do you have a child? Do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, hi,
This is the first question.
Coach
that I-
Ross.
The first
The
question.
first questions.
Yeah.
Do you have a child? Do you have a boyfriend? You know? And then, then we started knowing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we became good friends.
Touchy-feely friends.
Yeah, with benefits.
For how long was the friendship?
No, listen, I asked her out. How many times?
Oh, a couple of times.
In a year.
Oh,
She
wow.
said no.
For a whole year, I was just like, Ngizoba intombi yomZulu la ngibekezele nje.
Yeah. But were you like that because, as you say, or were you like that because you didn't feel him? What's the story?
The first time I saw him, he was beautiful. He's
Yeah.
a beautiful man.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah.
So the first time I was just like, wow. Okay, but then when his friend told me about his age, I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because at
What
the
was
time
the
he was
issue?
21 and I was 27.
Yes.
So it's a 6-year age.
It's a
Yeah.
6-year age gap, so I was just like, I'm not doing this with a kiddo.
Yes. Yes.
And then
Yeah.
he just kept on pursuing me. So
Ah.
after
Hawu, Ross, uthini manje?
For a year, he was like asking me out.
Yeah.
Asking me
Yeah.
to go on a date with him. Just kept on rejecting him in a way. And then after.
But you're still coming to gym?
Yeah.
Like your style.
It is
Hoping to
hard
be taken for a
explain
walk.
this whole relationship thing, how it
Yeah.
started, because we were touchy-feely even before we even started dating. That's the thing.
Okay.
Because we liked each other.
There was
It
a
was the
spark,
chemistry
guys.
for me. It
The
was the spark.
Yeah.
I can't really explain it, but it
Yeah.
It
was
was like,
something. It was
wow.
the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before
Yeah.
we even started dating.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but because of his age at a time, I was just like, yo, I don't think I can do this with
Yeah.
a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
And when did the age issue not be an issue anymore?
Because
Because what?
Yeah, continue. Because
because I stopped pursuing. And then we
then
spoke
what?
about this before, guys.
Yes.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And then someone got jealous.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ross, did you stop and pursue somebody else, or you just stopped? And
No, I didn't do it intentionally. I was like, okay, I'm going to stop now because I've been rejected a lot.
Yes.
So let me move on, right? But of course, my heart every time I saw a gym,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So then fast forward after my 21st birthday, and then we started to date.
Yeah.
I think because you were of age now. You were 21,
Oh,
right?
please. Of age.
So some guy thought, he's not a child
he's
anymore.
a man.
Yeah. But on the thing though, obviously, I mean, one of the reasons that we said let's have this couple because you guys on social media, you are like light up and you bubbly and and all, and we're really attracted to that because Pindi, we are like that. Well, when I'm in the mood, I'm like that. So,
Yeah.
but obviously the age thing is no longer an issue now.
Yeah.
But has that at any point affected your relationship, especially when you guys began, to engage, in the relationship itself?
For me, no.
I'm sure,
Age hasn't been an issue. I just see the person who they are.
Yeah.
And then if my heart says yes,
Yeah.
then I'm like, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some gay for you?
For me, at the beginning, of course, it was a bit of an issue for me.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was too young for me. But then with time, it's just like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
We're doing this. It's all right. And also, after he told his parents about us, so I was just like, and his parents were okay with, knowing that I'm 27 and he's 21. So it was like, okay, it's fine. It's
So
not a problem.
the age was never an issue, even with family.
Even with family.
Yeah.
Is it?
With Pindy's like, is it? Because at her house, well, even mine actually, generally that would be an issue. They'd be like, huh?
27-year-old. You're only 21.
Listen, I'm 2 months older than Mo, but
Yeah,
sometimes I feel like the 2 months is like 20. But anyway, then you guys start dating, right?
Yeah.
And at what point do you start introducing each other to family? Or did you keep it under wraps for some time?
Not really. It took him like maybe 3 days of dating.
Hi, Wena Ross.
I tell my parents, guys.
Yeah.
I tell my parents, I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? This is the one for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my parents are so chilled.
Yeah.
They're like,
wow.
oh. My mom was like, oh, the lady who came to gym, I know her.
Oh, no.
Because she could see, my mom could see.
Yeah.
You know, she could see when her son is
Yeah.
smitten.
I
that's
guess
cool.
moms know best.
Yeah.
They can always tell.
Oh, man, that's
And
so
for
cool.
you, Samke, how
For
your
me,
parents,
eh,
family?
It took some time. It took some time.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know.
Yeah, it took some time. Also, I just didn't know how to introduce a 21-year-old to my
You don't say the age at first.
But I mean,
Samke.
that's not what you
They
said.
gotta know. They gotta know, though.
No, guys,
How?
I didn't know it was like also not disrespectful.
And also, I didn't actually introduce him. He introduced himself.
I just came to the house. I rocked up. I'm like, hey, Kay. I didn't know it wasn't, allowed.
No, boyfriends don't come inside the house.
Exactly.
No.
I'm busy
They stand by
opening
the
the gate.
streets.
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
road,
yeah.
Oh, Ross.
So when I Ross, you thought you can just rock up and
No fulamlomo, nothing.
Nothing. What do I figure? Getting How?
Hitting the chain. Hello. And
Yeah.
there's Kay's mom in the kitchen.
Wathi uma ngizothatha ucelemba ngimphulaphule ngocelemba lo mfana wakho. Wekhe sanjona nabelungu manje.
so how do you break the news then, Kay? Because you say you figure mos.
Usayifikele nje. So umama ngihlalisa phansi ke wathi hayi ithini indaba yakho nalomfana? Umtshele futhi angaphinde elibeke inyawo zakhe la egethini lami.
Ayibo.
Yeah.
Ngoba phela izulu akuvumelekile usafike la
Oh,
engakhiphe
yes.
lutho.
Because of the culture,
Engaziwa
yeah.
isoka li introduce nje ngokuthi livele lifike egate li-introduce ngokuthi lithi baba. Kuzaziwe bese ke aqhubeka ke namanye ama steps.
Yes.
Kodwa ke with time ezulwini kunalento ekuthiwa ama sweet yabo.
Yes.
Phela angithi uyathenga ama sweet lokho uwasa ngima wakho uthi hey ma
Yes.
leli soke sengibonana lithe nje
Lithe,
naka ama
ushukela.
sweet. Yabo.
Ma wakho.
Wathamba.
But then your gran, she gave me a hug. eh?
Oh, Nkosi yami.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
How do I say wife in Zulu?
Nkosikazi.
Nkoskas.
Yes.
She calls me.
Umkhwenyana.
Peñana.
Already?
Yes.
Ugogo.
Yeah,
Yabazi
yeah,
ogogo
yeah.
banothando.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So have you guys dated outside your race before? For each of you, I mean,
Or was
how
this
was it?
something new?
For me, it was something new.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, I've never dated my race.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
okay.
that's why your mom was like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
was okay. I saw how you looked at that one.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
And it's not about a race.
No, of
thing.
course, it's
just
superficial,
like who
yeah.
I fall in love with.
Yeah, yeah. No, look, race, tribe, those things are superficial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we strongly believe in that. In this, how superficial those things are. But here's what I want to get, because we are in 2024, right? And in 1994, 30 years ago,
I wasn't born.
The good thing they were not there.
in 1994, that the mixed race couples, would always be looked at. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
How is that in 2024 for you guys?
It's like we do get the stares.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get the stares, but
Yeah.
there was only one occasion where we were jogging and this guy like swore at us.
Yeah.
But
You are
then-
kidding me.
Yeah, he swore at us. But then nothing
Nothing major.
nothing in person, just like the stares. But I feel like the stares are even dying down now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2024.
Yeah, exactly.
But we do get the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we used to it now.
Yeah.
I can imagine. And then fast forward, at some point you guys fell pregnant. Take us through that journey.
That was a quick pregnancy, eh?
Yeah.
So we dated for 9 months.
Yeah. And then
we got pregnant.
21-year-old.
I forgot about that.
What happened?
Yeah, of course you forgot about that.
Samkelisiwe, what happened?
Yeah.
A lot happened. A lot happened.
Yeah.
After 9 months of dating, we fell pregnant and we lost the baby.
It's very difficult to talk about. So
Sure.
Yeah.
the whole process was different. I mean, it was our first child.
Yeah.
Even
New
it's hard to talk
relationship.
about even 3 years later.
Yeah.
It's like takes me back to a place where you're just depressed every day. Depressed
Yeah.
every day. You can't sleep. We had a whole lot of plans. Our plans changed. It was a very
Yeah.
tough because
Can imagine, man.
we only knew each other for 9 months.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Well,
about
in a relationship
we
for
jammed together.
Yeah.
And then we fell pregnant,
Yeah.
and then we went through our child passing, and then years of depression as well. And now I feel like we're coming out of that,
Yeah.
and now we, not connecting again. Not that there was anything, but we like
Disconnecting.
going on dates,
Yeah.
doing things that
Life seems normal again.
yeah.
Yeah, you just learn to live with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing. Yeah, I still find it hard to actually talk about it.
I can
No,
imagine.
understand. Yeah.
And how far were you in your pregnancy?
7 months.
Oof. That's
And I gave birth naturally.
Oh, you gave birth. Oh my.
So that's why it's
sorry.
kind of like really hard for me to just, talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just such a hard thing to go through.
A lot of anger too,
Oof.
because we don't. We spoke about it a bit, but the hospital as well.
Okay.
It just wasn't the best experience.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, just not the
Just
best.
losing a baby,
Yeah.
it's just such a difficult thing to go through.
Yeah.
And then there was something about the fact that, as sad as it was, but it almost became I don't want to say reuniting, of your families, but your families got to see each other for the first time through that experience.
I even forgot about it. Yeah.
So that must have been quite like mixed feelings, because it's happening when you are going through a difficult time, but at the same time, families are getting to know each other. How did that happen, and what was that journey like?
It kind of like bonded both of our families in a way. Because I feel like, they sort of like felt like they were going through the same thing
Yeah.
at the same time. So,
Yeah, it was a surreal experience. I mean, imagine you meeting a whole family in a funeral. It's very, very different experience.
Yeah.
I don't wish that upon anyone.
Yeah.
But then I got to meet Kay's entire family.
Yeah.
And amazing people.
Yeah.
Such loving people. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone came together. We were like, my family was there. Yeah.
Wow, man, that's really deep, and as you say, it's an experience that takes you into a certain place, and I'm sure as a couple, obviously, it does something to you. We know of a number of couples that have gone through an experience like that, and one of two things happen. Either they are a lot more closer, or they drift apart. Because that experience is like a turning point, in a couple's life, whether, as I said, you move towards each other or you move, apart, because it's an unusual, kind of experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ross supported me a lot during
Yeah.
that time. And of course, I wanted his support more than anything.
Yeah.
And he was there for me. I mean, I was sick throughout the whole pregnancy.
Sure.
Every day.
Sometimes Ross will even bath me. That's how sick I was. Like, I spent like maybe a month in the hospital.
Wow.
A month.
And then only eating lemons for like weeks.
Yeah, I couldn't even.
Couldn't digest.
I couldn't keep down the food.
Oh wow.
It was really bad. It was that bad. Ugutu Ross will bath me sometimes because I'll be feeling so weak. So I needed his support more than anything, and he was there for me
Yeah.
from day one. Even my mom was like, you know what, maybe you should just go and stay with Ross since you are pregnant and you're also sick, so he can take care of you. Because mina isikhathi esiningi angibikhona ekhaya, so
Yeah.
because umama uyasebenza, so nga-end up ke sengiyohlala kaRossi ngaleso sizathu, and uRossi was everything to me at the time.
Yeah.
This
He
is,
still is.
This
He
is
still
my
is
everything.
Yeah.
You know, thank you, babe. I really appreciate that.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
'Cause,
That is so.
And you never went back to Wamapumul. No, is it Lindelani, right? Yes, you never went to Lindelani.
Mama asafuni manje just angibuye ekhaya.
No, Pala, you've been gone for too long.
Yeah.
5 years.
Stay there. Stay there.
You were supposed to hlala Ross during the pregnancy.
Yeah, that was the
When I
argument.
was deciding to I was on shutties.
I was just like, you know what, let me extend that
Yeah.
Yeah.
to 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No, man, that's so sweet. I
That's
mean,
so
because I
cool.
think one of the things that you need the most when you are going through that is to have, especially the person that, don't want to say who's the reason for the pregnancy, but you want to have your loved one with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it definitely it means everything to have your partner with you during that time. So the journey of healing, how has that been, and where are you guys right now?
Well, I think also we go through things individually as well. You know, as much as
Naturally.
we are together.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I would wake up and just like cry the whole day. It's tough to talk about. And then I would be walking, I think I'm fine, you know, I'm busy working, and then boom, I fell on the floor.
Oh, wow.
And I'm crying, and then also, you know, it's very difficult. But then one day I just told myself, I was like, am I gonna be like this forever? Or am I gonna get up and move?
Yeah.
Start a family, build a home, work towards our goals, make sure that everything is done. And the only reason why I got to that point was Kay has always been my light, my happiness, you know.
Yeah.
So before, you know what, I'm taking a journey back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before I met Kay, I was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur, you know, like I had a small
we
little
believe
channel.
that.
I had a garage with a gym, you know. I was living with my parents, and I was comfortable with it, you know. Kay and Oriah, our child, came into my life and propelled me forward. I never started, like I got a job for the first time.
Yeah.
You know, I really like pushed through that, you know. And so then to the healing process, I think my healer has always been Kay. She's always been
So
Kay,
sweet,
you know.
and
Like
she's blushing too.
With her brown skin.
always been Kay.
Yeah.
And you know, like also I also want to say my family was always there for us.
Yeah.
And extended family, you know, making sure that there's a ear for us to
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I'm still. You can say it's still healing.
Yeah, it's a journey.
Yeah. And with it on and off, obviously, your relationship at that time, because, I mean, you know that she's going through the same sort of thing, you know, as well, and you know he's going through the same. The support and the mutual support that you would give each other during that time, but at the same time, when you feel like, gosh, when you are in that dark place, do you think about each other at that point? Do you like, or is it, I've never been through, you know, depression. And take us through that. How do you, at that point, do you even think about the person that you're with at that time, or how is that? How does that look like?
For me, I always think about Ross when I'm depressed. I'm just calling him
Yeah,
all the time.
Yeah.
So I always think about him when I'm down or crying, and just give him a call and be like, "Yo, you know what? I'm not feeling good today."
yeah,
And he's always there. He's always there to give me a hug.
yeah,
Yeah, to comfort me.
yeah,
So I don't know. I don't know how we'll do it without him.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I always think about Kay whenever I'm sad, because then I always picture the what we would have at this stage, what
Got
we would
you.
be doing at this stage.
yeah.
So I'm always like, okay, I'm sad, and then let me just reach out to Kay.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, as you know, I'm gonna say something controversial.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, but it's like drilled in you as you grow up.
Yes.
Men cry once a year.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's like, you gotta be tough. It wasn't instilled by my father or
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
right.
like naturally.
Yeah.
So, whenever I cried, I would try and hide it.
Yeah.
And this one would be like, no, come here.
Yeah.
And give me a hug,
Get to Carla.
Yeah.
So Samkelisiwe uzokhalisa.
Yeah.
She will like,
That sounds so wrong.
That's very wrong.
so could that be the reason? Because obviously on your socials, Usamge always has you here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, guys, how you pick that up?
I noticed that. She always puts you here. And I'm like, oh my God.
Because it's my big baby.
Yeah. And I'm like, Ross really enjoys that
Yeah.
space.
Guys, it's one of our things. We say whenever it's like we're cuddling at night, watching a movie, Kay's like, there you go again.
Yeah.
In this position, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So I'm like, okay, yeah. But Kay is like a naturally warm person, she's always like happy.
Yeah.
And she's loving, caring. So
Yeah.
you
That-
picked up on a good point.
No, it's because I think it's one of the things I've picked up about. I love happy people.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not because I love pirates or anything. But I love people who are always jolly. You know what I mean? And I think it's one of the things that I've picked up with you guys, the fact that you are always like in a happy mood.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder, do you guys ever get into like...
Into a fight.
We do.
How does that look? Because I never can imagine it. I'm serious when I say, with Pindi, I always like, oh, but these guys are always so jovial.
No.
And they're like,
Before the TikTok or after the TikTok.
Yeah.
Because it's always like, maybe I don't want to do a TikTok,
Yeah.
And then I get grumpy or
Do you ever not want to do it?
Yeah, sometimes. And I'm the manager. I'm like, you are doing that.
You're going to do that?
You are doing that challenge.
Yeah.
You are doing the video now.
Yeah, this is how you do the dance.
Oh, my goodness.
But it's not like, it's like, I understand at the end of the day, we're growing a channel as well,
Yeah.
And Kay has pushed so much, it's very unfair if I just be like, peace, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Because you know that people love you guys.
Yeah, but I don't force them anyway.
Yeah, it's not a force.
Yeah.
Kay is the creative one. Whenever she's like, what can we do for the video? I'm like, yo, I don't know, babe.
Think about something.
Yeah.
So,
But of course we do fight. We do. Not physically, but
Of course, yeah, of course.
please, not physically.
the next thing
course.
is just yes, so no.
Disagreements.
Yeah,
Naturally.
yeah.
Very small.
Yeah.
Very small disagreements.
Yeah.
I mean, Ross looks like a very nice person.
Yes,
some days.
yes, he's very kind.
So if anything, I'm gonna look this
You're
side.
the one who's on the wrong.
No, guys.
Oh, Ross doesn't look like that type.
No,
let me tell
guys.
He
you,
wouldn't
uma
hurt
mhleze
us now.
njalo ethi wena ungiyobona ukuthi
Exactly.
Yes.
wena nenkinga lo muntu ulunge kabi.
Yeah.
And
And she's right. She's right.
No, let me defend
Okay,
Kay.
please.
I also have my flaws, guys. I also, say the wrong things. And it's a balance. It's a healthy balance.
It's one thing to say the wrong things, when something comes out wrongly. And it's
Yeah.
another thing when I'm going to show him, You know, this one is
Yeah.
like, hey, ngizomkhombisa.
In the beginning, yeah. I don't know what that word means.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that word means.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
show it.
in the beginning, there was like you could say like I didn't understand a lot,
Yeah.
and I would get so like, what did you say? And then Shirin K would be like, well, what did I mean? You know?
Yeah.
So there was but then after like a year,
Yeah.
you started
Yes.
to understand more.
I can imagine. I mean, sometimes there's, especially, I don't want to say a bit, maybe culture shock in a way, because you've never dated outside your race. No. So there could be things that he doesn't like. What do you mean? And why do you do that? And what made you say that? Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Or it was a smooth sailing, for you.
He hasn't done anything that I'll question and be like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
other than eating pasta every day.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Pasta every. Oh, okay. That is a point of talk, right?
Yeah.
Kay eats meat and I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, I would love to be able to braai,
Okay.
but I can't.
So there are things that you
Yeah.
can't really
Yeah.
get to do.
Like also, when we get married, I need to kill a cow or something.
Yeah,
Yes,
things like that.
slaughter, not kill,
Sorry,
slaughter.
YouTube. Sorry,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Slaughter a
Yeah,
cat.
slaughter a cow.
For me, it was the food.
Yeah,
I mean, we eat different food.
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
It was the food, and what else? Oh, and also meeting his family after 3 days. That was culture shock for me.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, in Zulu phela uyamhlonipha ubabezala awumhage ngisho kumhaga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but ka Ross babezala uyamhaga. Even his dad asked Ross, actually, he was like, why is Kay looking so down a lot?
Yeah.
Because ngizama ukuhlonipha phela. Oh my
Oh,
God.
no, it's Makoti vibes.
Yes.
Ubabezala sengimbua kanjena.
Yeah. Eyeball to eyeball.
But I mean, in terms of culture, for Ross, looking in somebody's eyes or eye means something.
Yeah,
So,
that's-
I mean, how do you... And I also understand that in the Zulu culture, you don't look somebody in the eye.
Yes.
So then you need to balance that. How do you work around that?
I mean, at first it was quite difficult for me.
Yeah.
That's why even his dad asked Ross, what's going on? Why
Did I
does
say
Kay
something?
look down so much?
did I
Did I say something wrong? Is
she angry or something?
Is she angry? Was I rude to her? Yabona kanti cha ukuthi phela thina asijwayele ukubuka emehlweni.
Yeah.
Sijwayele ukuthi uyathoba ubheke phansi.
Yeah.
So, but with time and I also had to learn ukuthi it's rude not to look at umuntu mayikhuluma nawe.
But then you can get that on the other side as well, where then you also accept the cultural norms as well. So it's not like to say, hey, that's rude, you must adopt my culture.
Yeah.
It's like also, this is the way it's.
Yeah.
It's
So having to adapt as well to the African way of doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that obviously means you can eat uputu now.
yes,
stuff like that.
ponchisi.
Oh, no ponchis.
Ponchisi.
Yeah. No, that's the way to go.
Where do you get used to
That's
those
your
things?
orientation.
Yeah, that's orientation.
I've been orientated.
All your life.
Yeah. So I understand.
Because I know as well, the ponchisi thing was an issue for him. More is Xhosa, I'm Zulu, so
Yeah.
he was like, do I need to eat this with?
But I tell you what, guys, right? As Pindi says, I'm Xhosa, she's Zulu. So you would think that's the same thing. It's tough.
It's
Hey.
different.
It's very
Yeah.
different. A simple talk about islangu, right, can, turn a whole
Can go south.
conversation, right?
Because it means
because
different things.
islangu in Xhosa means shoe. You know,
Thina kusho kunye.
you and with you guys,
Yeah.
it's tongue. What is it? What is the thing?
Shield.
A shield,
Okay.
right?
So I mean,
And
there's more. There's a
like
whole
there's
lot
so
of
many,
other-
you know what I mean? There's so many, but also, you know, one of the things, and this is what I want to put to you guys, or you know, ask you, the stereotypes, you know, that you go through, especially in relationships. With Pindi, it's a lot more easier because both of us are black. So you can't tell coming from there that this one is Xhosa, that one is Zulu, you know, unless you know us. But with you guys, it's on your face. So there would obviously be stereotypes and maybe even beyond cultural, they can be cultural. Are there, or what are some of the stereotypes that you guys had to overcome? Maybe even correct people, you know, with, or maybe correct with one another, especially for somebody who's never dated outside their race. You know, are there some stereotypes that you guys had to?
I'm not too sure because you see, for me, I grew up with a lot of cultures around me.
Yeah.
So it's like, even I was told, you know, I didn't even have a lot of white friends.
I get you.
I was told I have an accent or whatever, you know, and I was like, whoa, what do you mean? I just saw everyone as everyone, and I just communicate.
Yeah.
So I don't think I had. Yeah.
Okay.
Any.
Kodwa on the socials abantu banakho ukubuza like ebusuku awusabi nima uvuka duze komlungu into kanjalo amehla akha ayakhanya ebusuku.
I'm lost. What
Come
happened?
on.
They're asking if she gets scared.
Doesn't she get scared in the
at
morning when she wakes up?
When she wakes up next to a white person. Like,
Amehla
seriously,
akakhanya ebusuku. Bathi phupha ke English.
oh, you live in English. You live in English.
Abantu bayibuza lezo zinto.
Yeah.
Kodwa ke
Oh, wow, man.
Wow.
azikho izinto engekho.
Yeah. Look, because as a country, I mean, there are 11, 12 languages, you know what I'm saying? And but obviously there are more than that. I'm talking about official languages, but we're a very cosmopolitan country, you know. But the future of the country, in fact, the future of the world, you know, is not going to be one singular, you know, and us, you know, in our sort of own unique cultures and unique this, you know, there's a point where we've got colored friends, right? And our colored friends, they always say the future is colored. That's what they say. You know, that's what they, and I understand what they say. You know what I mean? Because the point is, we are this melting pot, you know, of everybody coming from everywhere. When I say everywhere, most of us we're coming from South Africa, but we're
Viking.
We're Holland,
Viking, we're
Viking.
Scottish.
Look, guys, my parents are going to be disappointed that I don't know, but it's like Scottish, French, English, British.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Sure.
Many of us got too exposed to Viking. I'm a Man City supporter.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So with Holland, do you follow a lot of soccer?
No,
you don't.
unfortunately,
Okay.
yeah.
So there's a not new. I mean, it's now the third season.
I know Holland though.
You know Holland.
Yeah, I know
Okay,
Holland.
so
Yeah.
he's the guy that has made Viking,
Yes,
you know, a lot
yes,
more
yes.
sort
Thing.
of popular. But that's my only other than the movies, of course. You know, as well.
Yeah.
So, in terms of you guys relocated to Joburg, what was the aim behind moving to Joburg? Was it
It was more money.
Okay.
Yeah. With no disrespect to Durban. Durban's a
Yeah.
beautiful place. I just saw, okay, I need to further my career. I need to expand myself. Let's explore Gauteng, you know. And so I actually have a very, I won't mention the company.
Sure.
But I have a very tough situation. So I arrived here in Gauteng in an empty apartment. I hadn't got my pay yet. I just had my pay slip.
Okay.
So I got the rental property based on my payslip.
Yeah.
And after a week of training, 1 hour there, I could see this place isn't for me. And on the first day, my first full day,
Wow.
I quit.
Left.
I left.
Yeah.
So I left on the day that I signed my lease. So I had
But
no.
you signed the lease first, right?
I signed
Before
it
leaving.
first. I signed it first and then I left because this place was difficult, right? I don't want to get into too much.
Yeah.
But it was like no ways. I don't see myself here. I sat in the empty room and I was like, what am I going to do? And then 4 days later, because I wasn't going to sit there cry and feel sorry for myself.
Yeah.
I pushed. I got
Do you tell Kay that you actually left that place?
Yeah, and she supported me.
I was like, I'll leave, baby.
Yeah. Kay is always like,
It's not for you.
Yeah.
like,
Because, I mean, your
protect
mental
yourself.
health is
That's
everything.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then I got a job 4 days later.
Cool.
Yeah, and I propelled there and then brought Kay over in Jan.
Yeah. I was just like, bye, family. I'm going to go and live with my man.
Oh, is that what you said?
I'm kidding. No.
No, I'm sure that's not what you said. I'm positive.
you can never say that. With Zulu parents.
I didn't ngathi ngisafuna ukuyobheka umsebenzi eGoli.
Yes.
So ngahamba ngokuthi ngizobheka umsebenzi eGoli.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you found one.
Yeah, no, you did. You did find. You did find a job.
You did find a job. She found a job.
But guys, like honestly speaking, I didn't even have a bed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Kay still came up, supported me, because it was a very lonely time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so yeah, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's so sweet. So
Investment.
where to for you guys from here? What's okay besides the wedding this year?
Oh, you wanna say that?
Besides the wedding in October.
No.
Well, is it before or after?
No.
Okay.
After Ross, you need to answer the
Guys,
question.
listen,
much
guys,
pressure.
guys, it will happen when it happens, but it's
But
happening.
end of October, I'm leaving. The contract is over.
It's over,
I gave him a 5-year contract.
and I respect it.
So, yeah.
No,
respect
you better respect that because
Yeah.
you can't lose a good woman. You
My
know?
mom waited 8 years.
I'm not his mom. So that's to say, I'm
So
not
what
his
is,
mom.
what is
though.
5 years?
My brother's wife waited 9 years.
I'm not his brother's wife. I am
Come
me.
on, guys. Not so
I
much
go.
pressure on the guy.
But
You
it's
know?
coming.
But
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But 5
But
years.
5
I
years.
mean, 9 years is like
Ha!
it's a lot. But in terms of career, business, what's in the horizon? What are you guys working on? Where are things now besides the wedding?
Yeah, there's like, for me, there's never really a solid plan because I always have felt that solid plans always break.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of plans on the horizon. Number one is a business that we are starting.
Okay.
Then potentially moving back to Durban.
Yeah.
And then maybe come back up next year.
Okay.
It all depends. Quite a lot of family stuff has happened.
Yeah.
My uncle who lived with me or lived on the property with my parents passed away. My parents are also, my parents are my dad is in his 70s.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dad, it's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You know.
You're
Dad. You're good. I just want to go home for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get it. And then come back up, refresh, regroup. But
Yeah.
on the positive side, I think propelling our business. We
That's
don't want to
great.
mention it now.
No,
Sure,
of
sure,
course,
sure.
Of course.
But it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
saw
sweet.
a clip. I think I saw a clip on social media on one of your socials platforms, and where she was playing with your dad or something.
Her boyfriend.
My boyfriend.
Oh yes, the boyfriend. Yeah, the boyfriend
That
one.
is my boyfriend.
The boyfriend.
Playing
And
with the
her
dad.
mom as my girlfriend. And your gran as my wife.
Oh, wow.
I saw that. I was like, that was so cool. That was so cool.
Thank you.
That was really so cool.
My parents loved that.
Yeah, and he calls me his girlfriend now.
Yeah.
Since
yeah.
when?
Okay, Ross wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
No, man, that's so sweet.
It was just a prank, though.
Yeah.
So am I correct to say that Samkelisiwe is responsible for all these videos in the bathroom and
All
these
of them.
crazy videos that you take?
Yeah.
Oh, she's the one.
Yeah. Kay is the creative genius, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Samke.
I created all the social accounts and I also plan all the videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the boyfriend one.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Let's prank your dad. Yeah. So I went to him. I was like, hi, Babs. Hey, guys. I pretended that we were on the live. So I was like, hi, guys. I'm here chilling with my boyfriend. I was like, oh.
I saw he was like shocked. Yeah.
Shout out to Puffs.
I saw he was shocked.
And then we also went to prank his mom. I was just like, okay,
Mama.
so this is his first wife, and I'm his girlfriend. And my
And my mom was like, yeah.
It's like that challenge where people will go like, this is my boss, and my boss, please take care of my fans, and then you leave, and the boss sits there and like, okay, so
Yeah.
What do I
I
do?
saw that
What
one,
do
yeah.
I do?
so what must I do now? Must I greet everybody, or what do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're
Wow.
good like that. We have a good relationship with his parents.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
sweet.
Yeah. And then obviously, I mean, you guys, we going towards the end, but there are, as a country, right, we always go through episodes, right? Episodes of, you know, something that the country sort of gravitates around, good or bad, you know, and one of the questions that I've always, or not all, I mean, I was like, okay, I'm going to ask you this, is how do you guys handle, there's an issue, for instance, right now, I think it's in Pretoria, with one of the schools, and there's some racism, you know, going on, and I think the other one was in Cape Town the other day, and how do you, what does that do to you? I mean, how do you guys even watch? Do you, how do you guys handle, you know, such sensitive, you know, subjects, you know, among between yourselves? You guys gonna have 6, 7 kids.
6, 7.
You know, you're gonna have
20.
20 kids. You know what I'm saying? But how do you guys handle such hard subjects?
He's a
you know?
prophet, so you must believe what he's saying.
Yeah. Thank you. Amen. Amen. Yeah. I don't know. When it comes to like our kids and stuff, like I definitely, there's like a switch in my head where I go very quiet, and then I rather do things than, which isn't really a good thing, right? I do get a little bit angry, and the way that I say it, Kevin, you know, says, "Hey, when you're angry, you talk the same." Talk the same.
I raise my voice.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. So like for me, it affects me to an extent if it's in my immediate environment.
Got you.
You know, because then I can take action. Because I feel like sometimes when you say words, it goes past people's, you know, past people and doesn't make an impact. I would rather go and do something about it. But yeah, it's a very good question. I guess when we have our kids, we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you were saying earlier on, you had somebody, I think you were jogging or something. Then there was somebody who said something or whatever, you know, with you guys. Was it something along those lines or what?
Yeah, so he swore at us.
Yeah.
And I got quite angry. And then, yeah.
What did you do to him?
Nothing.
Just out of the blue.
I said, what did you say?
Yeah.
And he just kept on walking, and Kay said, don't do anything. I think
Yeah.
in those type of situations, it's the best.
Yeah.
You never know if a knife comes out.
No, you can't risk
So-
your life.
Yeah, this one time we posted a egg video.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
went
yeah.
viral. So some comments were really like, "Oh," this one person said it stuck with me because I was just like, okay. So there's still people who think like this in this day and age. Someone said, "Why is the domestic worker
Yeah.
telling him how many eggs he should eat?"
Yeah.
Because in that video,
wow.
the egg video,
Also, it's someone obviously who's not familiar with your
yeah,
guys'
my
story.
content. So I was just like, so when if you see umuntu nje or umuntu omnyama lo umuntu omhlophe
That's the only thing you
Yeah.
think about.
ukuthi lo usebenzela lo.
Oh wow.
Well, that's the reality of the country.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a couple of those.
A lot. Ukuthi
Yeah.
phela mina I delete and block.
Yeah, you did it.
I'm learning.
Not on my platform.
Yeah.
Sorry. So ngizodelete ngizokublock her.
Yeah.
Oh,
I suppose we make that choice, right? The choice to engage with something and negativity when you don't want it in your space.
I choose not to engage in negative comments.
Yeah.
Or even respond with a video. Never.
Yeah.
Never. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't. Because like you calling them one by one.
Negativity attracts negativity.
Yes,
That's true.
You even
That's
attract more of them.
Uzobona next nomunye uzofika she commented ka and then uzorespond ngevideo aphinde nomunye ka ngecomment. So that's why I get shame no I'm good because I face a lot of bullying mina ku social media.
Yeah.
Ukushooting movie ngidlula wonke umuntu
Yo.
because leya uma comment watholayo like this one time nje omunye wathi yo abelungu bayabathanda abantu abambe. What do you mean by that?
People are so mean.
They are.
Sure.
They are. Even on Facebook.
My word.
Ngaze ngaposta khona ipost babebhalile ngami bathi nje umuntu onukayo uyambona onukayo onukela umlungu.
Boy, you're kidding.
I face a lot of bullying on social media. It's just that angi-entertain, angiphenduli. I just delete and block. I choose to delete and block.
I think that's the best.
That's the best way basically to handle such.
Yeah.
And I noticed that you speak a lot of Zulu. Do you speak a lot of Zulu when you guys are together?
I do.
Do you do pick up on some?
When she's
But he does understand a lot of Zulu.
Okay, cool.
I understand it. Yeah.
Did you understand Zulu before, or is it just a new thing now to
No, I understood
understand
Zulu.
her when she's angry?
Yeah.
Even better when I'm angry, I speak Zulu.
Zulu,
There's
yeah.
just no way
English
I'm
is gone.
gonna speak English when I'm angry. It just goes.
I wish
and
I
then
could do that when I'm angry, speak Zulu.
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
But I think before he met me, he knew basic Zulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then now he knows a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and also it's only fair that we accommodate each other.
Of course.
Yeah.
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 I wish I could speak Zulu.
Yeah.
I think with time, but
But you're doing well.
thank you.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, in understanding, when you understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But I can't rapport. Like I can't have a conversation.
Yeah. And so, I mean, obviously, it's not only when you are angry that you're speaking Zulu, right?
Guys.
Apparently, more Zulu comes out when she's angry.
Like, I'm by the computer and I'm hearing in the bathroom all these words I don't even have learned yet. And I'm like, yo, guys, what's going on? I'm like, yo, what did I do? Try and record and translate. What's that going on? Yeah.
And you're like, my Zulu is still limited right now.
When I say, what did you say? Silence.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, what did I do?
What did I do now?
Samkelisiwe, that's wrong.
But I mean, with the fits, I mean, with the fights, sporadic as they may be, you know, I mean, it's not often. You know what I mean? That's my point. Because you were saying that there's a lot of Zulu when she's angry. So it means that there's not that much lot of Zulu because you guys are not at each other's throats, as it were, you know, all the time, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I think like 3 times a week.
I thought you were going to say 3 times a year.
Yashala, guys, yashala.
No, man, that's really cool, man. That's really cool. Oh, man. Is there anything else on your side?
Yeah, man. I think for me, we just wish you guys everything of the best.
Oh, guys.
We think you guys are amazing.
We really, really
And
think you guys
yeah.
are amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, Pindi showed me. Pindi is the one who kind of scouts.
Yeah. I understand. I'm also not on social
You
media.
know,
like,
Pindi's
yeah.
like, oh, what do you think of this guy? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, wow. You know, I mean, when we saw you guys, I was like, no, man, we need to have these guys over.
Thank you.
You know, you guys look chilled. And now I know you guys are chilled. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
And when we had the conversation and meeting officially, you know, during the week, you know, it was nice, and we're like, okay, we're gonna enjoy this, you know.
Yeah, you guys broke the ice for sure.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
Yeah.
And then when you had the phone call, I was like, wow, you guys are amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
nami nginamahloni kodwa phela kuma-lives ngangikho
Nah, wena, how they?
kuma-video abantu bacabanga kuma-video angiyazi ukuthi
Now that I know what I know,
Exactly.
in person nginamahloni
we can pass the mahloni. Oh, she's shy.
She's shy.
That's what she's saying.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what she's saying.
hayi bo akasakandeqondi lutho
That's what she's saying. That's what she's
akasakandeqondi
saying.
lutho namhlanje
No, I think isiZulu sakhe sikumute. What is it?
Yeah.
It's aeroplane mode. Or
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
it's
yeah,
called.
yeah.
No, man,
Flight
guys,
mode.
thank you so much. We truly wish you everything of the best
Thank you.
with your future plans and
Thank
the
you.
business
Thank you.
and the move to Durban.
Possible.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Maybe just a month.
Yes,
Yeah. Oh,
yes,
not
yes.
for a month.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Samge coming with you?
Yes.
I doubt
Ah.
I
But
doubt
you can't doubt
phela i-contract
that.
vele iyaenda nje October so zosathi sengisala ngasekhaya
But awazi ukuthi plan yakhe ngo-October ithini.
But wait, guys.
Surprise.
We have an announcement, right?
Yeah.
How the thing that we talk about, the
Samge.
YouTube.
Samge,
You
don't
want
look
to say
at.
the YouTube thing?
No, you
Yeah,
continue.
say it.
Yeah, we're ready.
okay you can say it
We say it together.
no you can say it
Aye, now you're putting me on the spot.
I know
Okay, we have a plan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want me to say it?
yeah you
Okay,
can.
we have a plan.
Yeah.
In the link in description, yakdela,
Yeah.
to our YouTube channel. So once we hit 100,000 subscribers, we are getting married.
Oh. Okay, where are you now? Where, like how
We
many
have like
do you have
1K.
it's happening in 5 years
Next year, sometime, guys. Next year. 3 years from
Okay,
now.
you know what, Ross? We're ending.
One subscriber equals 1 rand. La Bola is 100K, guys. That's it. That's the
I
plan.
thought you were gonna tell me it's like
Come on.
9.8.
You know.
So you just need 200 people. Okay, Samkelisiwe, you're getting married in 5 years.
Make that 10.
Link in the description.
Yeah.
KwaTurner.
Guys, please do click on the link on the description because hey, some guys gotta get married. You know,
No, we have to get to some gay married, guys. If that doesn't happen, it's gonna be on you. But some gay 1,000
Okay, that was
and
fun.
9,000 to go. Guys, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
And obviously, we'll keep praying for some gay to eventually get married. But thank you so much. Please
Yeah, man.
do keep on subscribing and commenting and liking our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The podcast is called.
Love, Marriage, and Family Podcast.
Yeah. See you again next time.
Thank you again. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless your relationship. May God protect your relationship. May your love grow for one another and your commitment be strong and stronger and strongest. And you guys grow all together.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us,
I
guys.
said amen. Oh, I'm so used to it.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Love
guys.
you.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.